In this video, I'm going to review the Sea Pines Golf Course located on the south end of Hua Hin in the Khao Takiab beach area. As you can see from the clubhouse, you have views of the ocean. Nothing too spectacular about the clubhouse. It's nice, fairly generic, not a place you're going to want to hang out for long hours. But it does have some nice views and some good food. On the way, we had a little friendly snake here to stop traffic. But let's talk about the location of the Sea Pines Golf Course. And this is showing the directions from the Blueport Mall in Hua Hin, which is one of the big landmark areas. That little piece of land that sticks out, the little tiny peninsula there, that is the ferry that used to go from Hua Hin to the east side, for those of you who know. And as you can see here, this is the golf course that's tucked in. So you do have to go behind the golf course, south of the golf course to enter. It is owned and run by the military, and so you've got to go by the military base. And here's some scenes on when you're driving in, just so if you do want to go to the Sea Pines Golf Course, you won't think that you're lost. You do have to drive some back streets here. You end up going by one of the train stations that comes up on the left. And then the golf course appears and you start to see some nice holes. Of course, the first thing to do at any Thailand golf course is to hit the bag drop. You'll see some caddies there waiting for you. No need to lift your own bag out. You just show them where it is and they take your bag, and the next time you're going to see it is most likely at the driving range or at the first hole. This is views from the first hole, and you can see the ocean's right there. That's the Khao Takiab beach. And I haven't played Sea Pines for probably 7-8 years, and I forgot how much I love the design. So there's a lot of fun holes, great design. There's a lot of water in this golf course, but it's pretty fair. You have to hit over water. There's water that lines some of the holes. And then 16 is a par 5 that goes right back towards the ocean. This is one of my favorite holes in all of Hua Hin. If you do want to try and reach it in 2, you have to hit it over water. It's a very long shot. And today I had a headwind, so I was trying to hit a low wind shot. It didn't work out, and I was a little bit too far. I'm not a very smart player these days, and I had nothing to lose, so I did try and go for it too, but I ended up in the bunker short of the green. The last 3 holes of Hua Hin are really the sort of the landmark piece about the Sea Pines Golf Course. And when you hit this point, it's pretty serene. So 16 is a par 5 directly at the water. 17 is you're hitting away from the ocean, but you're just standing there listening to the ocean. Waves come in and you're hitting over water back towards the green. Just a beautiful, very relaxing view. And the 18th hole, the entire left side is the Khao Takiab beach and the ocean. And again, you either have to drive over water or you have to lay up short and then go for the green. Here I was fortunate. I had 2 gentlemen that allowed me to play in with them just to save me time, and they didn't want me sitting there just watching them hit. And so we paired up, and I was able to hit it over the water. And unfortunately, they were not. So they're down there looking for a golf ball. And in the meantime, I just enjoyed the views and the sounds of the ocean and the birds and the wind, and really just soaking it up. In the background here you see some condo buildings. These are on the north side of the golf course, south side of Hua Hin. Again, this is the Khao Takiab beach, and this is where two of my condo rentals are. They are both 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, located at the Pine building and the Autumn building. Both wonderful, very modern, new buildings, or newer in the Hua Hin area. Now the round's over, so the first stop is to get your shoes cleaned, where they have air brushes and water, soap to clean off your golf shoes. And we're back to the clubhouse here. The clubhouse has both an indoor and an outdoor area. And again, it's fairly generic. You're gonna be able to have, a nice beer and a nice view and get some food, but it's not really a place where you're going to want to hang out, play cards, hang out for another hour or two with your buddies. People typically finish their round and then make their way home. It's really just so close to where a lot of people live and so close to Hua Hin that people just don't need to hang out. It is very clean, fairly modern, so it's the building's not too old. Now we'll go check out the men's room. Obviously, I can't enter the women's room, otherwise I would gladly review the women's rooms, but I'd imagine that they're fairly around the same quality. Some nice views on the walk to the gentleman's room. Thailand clubhouses usually have tremendous men's rooms, even just for public courses. This one is, again, fairly generic, but it is spacious, it's wide open, tons and tons of lockers. It's available for everyone. So this is a public course. And, Thailand, a lot of people say, look, Thailand's a third world country and Thailand's poor. Yet, their public golf courses, the clubhouses, and the golf courses really are way better than what you find in the U.S., unless it's a resort course in the U.S. But they have everything here, so I always bring I have my own golf bag where I bring an extra set of clothes, and I always use the shower facilities, and I recommend that anyone does. I mean, it's just part of the experience for me, and you get to leave the golf course cleaner and fresher than when you arrived. Now let's summarize the Sea Pine experience. So one is, I haven't played this golf course for 6 years. I forgot how fun the design is. So I really like the design. A lot of great shots that you have to hit, a lot of water. Number two is that there's tons of views. Again, it's water, but it's fair, and the experience overall is just really nice. Three is it's the most walkable course in Hua Hin. It may be the only one, this and Royal Hua Hin. Number four, the course is in really good shape, but the greens are inconsistent. They can be slow and bumpy, and that's what I remember from playing it years before. So definitely Sea Pines is a must play in Hua Hin. Your normal rate that you're going to pay to play during the peak season is around 2,000 to 2,500 baht, and then of course you have to pay 600 for the golf cart if you opt to use the golf cart, and then there's a mandatory charge 300 baht for your caddy, and then the recommendation is that you always tip your caddy 300 baht, and if they're really good or you had a great round and you want to reward them, then by all means give them 350 baht. And if you just had a tremendous experience or the round of your life, give them 400 baht. They work hard for their money. Today, on this day when I reviewed it, I played the twilight, which I believe was 1 o'clock. So you always want to check with the twilight time, which it's either 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock. It really depends on the golf course and possibly whether you're playing the weekend or the weekday. But I believe I paid 1,500 baht for the green fees, plus the 600, plus the 300 for the caddy. And it was a great experience. I'll definitely be back at Sea Pine soon.